Hey, somebody asked me on my channel if I watched the 9/11 ceremonies. Yeah, I watched it, and they spoke a lot about Flight 93, and I think that was the most heroic thing I think anybody could have done. I mean, granted, they knew they were going to die anyway. You know, if you're on a plane and it's being hijacked, and you know the plane is going into a building, you might as well at least try and take back the plane and save some lives at least, the people that they were trying to crash into. But when I was hearing the Flight 93 thing, I was thinking about a friend of mine, and you know, he said once to me, he said it more than once actually. He said, when is somebody going to stand up to people? Maybe if somebody stood up to people, this and this wouldn't happen. And I thought about it for a while. It didn't really, I didn't catch on right away, but um, I caught on. I caught on. And what he said was pretty right. And he was talking about pretty much the trolls on the internet, you know. And I'm not just talking about regular trolls. I'm talking about malicious, vindictive, almost bordering on, psychotic trolls. And when I was watching the 93, the Flight 93 thing, and just thinking about it, I was saying to myself, people do have to stand up to tyranny and lawlessness and all that stuff. So I pretty much did what I could do. I stood up to these people and I wrote back the guy, these people, these group of people at least, and I said what I felt. You know, I said what I felt, pretty much. And one guy wrote me. He said the way you have to deal with trolls is just ignore them. Well, to an extent that's true. You know, I don't engage in a conversation with them. I don't have a verbal argument back and forth. Just today, I had one guy write me just a comment, one line comment. He wrote, "Shut the fuck up, faggot." That was it. He doesn't know me. He doesn't know my sexual gender, which I'm not gay, by the way. Not that it's anyone's business, but I'm heterosexual. I like women. Um, but after I read the comment, I blocked him, clicked the block button, and I deleted the comment. Finished. He's history. He's squashed like a roach. Now then there are these other trolls that are bordering on the dangerous, and I made a video on that. I don't want to get into it. But it goes, it correlates to the Flight 93 thing. If you don't take action, if you don't take action, nothing's ever going to be done. Now when people get on a plane, by the way, you know, people get on a plane, and if you cough the wrong way, if you sneeze the wrong way, people are tackling you and calling, the stewardesses, and they're launching F-16s up on the planes and stuff because people know. People know if you don't take action, what could happen. And the same holds true for the internet. If people don't start, you know, fighting back or saying something against these people that are making the internet almost unbearable for some of us, I can only come up with about 3 people that I know of, and I don't even know that many people online, really. I mean, I don't keep in touch with all 2,000 of my subscribers. That would be almost impossible. But I do keep in touch with a handful of people, or at least a dozen. I'd say a dozen people I keep in contact with on a constant basis that I feel are really good friends. You can pretty much tell who are, you know, are how can I say stable? Put it that way. They're stable. They're stable individuals, and they're not actually crazy. So I keep in touch with them, and I try to I try to learn from them. And all I can say to you folks is that if you have somebody that's either harassing you online or telling you to do something you don't want to do or threatening you online, fight back. There were so many ways. In New York alone, I know there are cyber laws, very, very strict cyber laws in New York. I don't know where everyone else lives. There may be no laws at all. But in New York, if you threaten somebody online, that's a serious, serious offense. So any troll that wants to come after me, come after me. I'd love to hear it. You know, for that guy that wrote me, shut the fuck up, faggot. That's just stupidity. He could be a 12-year-old kid for all I know. He could be a 50-year-old guy. I don't know. You know, anybody could be anybody on the internet. So that's where you have to be a little careful. Anyway, guys, I just thought I'd bring that up because of the 9/11 thing we just had, and the lesson that we can learn from Flight 93, I guess. You know, people have to stand up, or else things are going to get out of control quickly. And that's pretty much it. Take it easy, folks. Be well. Bye.